Steve, watching the film, how did you feel about your rotational changes? And do you think those are things you'll want to stick with, or do you want to continue to tinker?
Well, we didn't really get a great look at it last night, Connor. Just based on not playing James for the first three quarters. I thought that young group did a really good job in the fourth quarter. Obviously, the game was out of hand, but they executed well. But we're going to continue to play those guys and see what they can do and give them a chance. And I like the energy. I like the skill level. And this goes to a little bit what I was just talking about with Chris. Just trying to win games and trying to develop players and with an eye on the future as well. It all goes hand in hand.
Steve, how tricky is that to be a GM or to be a coaching staff, to focus on the next game, know that playoffs are coming this season, but also having maybe a 2 or 3 year vision down the road? It's like you have to have one eye for all things at once. How do you do that?
Well, you try to strike the balance. So you try to find, the games where maybe you are going to play somebody a little bit more, a little bit less. You try to get a feel for each game and what it's going to take to win that game and matchup wise, all that stuff. And then you just try to find spots where you can insert certain players and try to give them a little bit longer look. But there's no question it's not an easy position to be in where you're trying to win and do that all at once. But that's what this year calls for. Every season is very unique, and this one is unique in that we feel like we're good enough to be a playoff team. And at the same time, we got a lot of young guys who we want to develop.
If last night's game, hold on, Christos, a follow-up, please. If last night's game was not a blowout, would James Wiseman have missed the whole thing?
Quite possibly. That was a decision that was going to be made on the fly.
When it comes to learning from mistakes, what do you think about the way James Wiseman took accountability for missing those COVID tests?
It's a good he manned up to it, and I think Coach said it was a discipline thing not playing him last night. But I mean, everyone's going to have their moments. It's nothing against James, and he'll learn from it. And he's been playing, getting better and better game by game. We're I think 38 games in now, and James really didn't even have a chance to play in college. So he's really 38 games in since high school. So I think the way he's been playing is really impressive.
You guys are making a pretty big rotational overhaul, from one half to the other, prioritizing youth. What do you think about this shift mid-season?
If it's going to help us win games, then let's do it. Obviously, it's great to see the young guys get an opportunity. They put in the work. And so to see them get the opportunity is great. Now, we just got to go win some games.